Okay, it's time for some Ask RVD. I have a few questions lined up here, and this,
Cool.
like I did with the YouTube comments, I got them screenshotted this time.
Nice,
So,
dude. I like the extra work in production.
hey,
Appreciate
yeah, thank you, thank you.
you. You're an awesome host, like I always say.
I appreciate that, Rob. So, all right, here we go. Josh Henney, who's also top guy at Ad Free Shows. I know him from other shows and stuff that he tunes into. Do you celebrate 420 in each time zone?
That is a lot of celebrating. You
That
know what I
is.
mean? That's like every hour on the hour. Yeah. Uh, for me, like I've never bothered to like set an alarm for it or anything because it would take the fun out of it. So if you see me post, hey, it's 420. And if I'm somewhere, I'll post where I'm at too. The other day I said it's 420 in Chicago because it was.
Yeah.
But for me, the fun is when I look down and like, hey, look at that, Otherwise, if I put an alarm and just went, hold on a second, I got to send my daily post, then maybe people would still like to follow it. They probably would, especially if I traveled I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, for me, the fun is just when the universe happens to have me look down at either 420 or 419, and I'm like, "Would you look at that?" I'm gonna, send a tweet, or if I'm already smoking, then I do feel like, "Hey, well, this extra toke is extra blessed."
Right?
You know, yeah.
The time is right. The time is right. Okay. Hey, we got a legend here. The Pontiac Silverdome tweets at us. He's it
Wait.
says it says, "Can you talk about your first apartment that you rented? Where was it? Any interesting stories about this or any other apartments you rented while you continued to build your career in wrestling?"
Whoa. Hey, maybe it's like a real estate dude and they actually bought the Pontiac Silverdome because that thing was for sale several years ago. And it was like, I mean, it might have been an auction that started really low, but I think it was like 400,000. It might have been 600,000. Whatever it was something that I couldn't believe because it's so big and uh I don't know. Yeah,
Did
my
you
numbers
see
are probably
pictures
off.
of it too as of recent? Like I think I can't remember the name of the site, but it's like all like recent pictures of what old stadiums look like that have been abandoned. It's like holy shit, it's like oh my god.
Falling apart and shit.
Yeah, falling apart is
You
crazy
know?
looking.
Yeah,
Can't think
no,
like Hogan slammed Andre there or anything like that.
yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember because now I'm thinking of the Hollywood sign one time. The original one or one, yeah, the original one was for sale when I lived there, and it started at like 40 grand or something. I was like, I think I'm gonna bid on that. But
right, why not?
yeah, but Hugh Hefner actually ended up buying it. But so I couldn't have competed with that dude.
No, no.
No way. But so my first apartment that I rented was in Augusta, Georgia.
Mhm.
Uh, and the reason I was there was because I had moved down to Florida, was loving living in Tampa, had just gotten the name Rob Van Dam not too long ago, had some momentum going with some magazines and little TV out of Universal and stuff like that. Um, and Greg Price, who ran South Atlantic Wrestling. I'd already wrestled for him. Um, well, I wrestled for him in South Atlantic Pro Wrestling with Manny Fernandez. He ended up calling saying, hey, we got something going on up here in Georgia. And I'm just 21. I'm 21, right?
What year?
Hold on. I'm either 21. I'm 21, dude. So this is 92.
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah, and I'm 20, and Greg Price says, "Hey, we got some stuff going on up here. A wrestling company got a money, dude. We'd like to, what would it take to have you move up here?" I'm like, I don't want to move up to Georgia. Are you kidding me? Like, dude, I love it down here, man. There's girls everywhere, and pool parties and he goes, no, I know, but there must be some amount of money that you would move here for, right? And I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, I'm bouncing for $35. I'm wrestling at the Sportatorium for $35 on Thursday, and Manny Fernandez and the other dude that had the penny collection, the coin collection. He ran CWF, Shannon Rose. That was a $50 payment too, you know, and that would happen once a month or something. And anyway, I was like, dude, he goes, no, tell me. And I'm like, I don't want to move. I know, just tell me what amount would change your mind because I could use you up here. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was not prepared to have that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I'd have to pay all my bills off that. So I don't have to have like a regular job, you know, so I can pay my apartment and pay my car payments or whatever I have. And I know, just go ahead and tell me. And I was just, oh my God, dude. And I was like, I mean, I'd have to be like, $500 a week. And he was like, all right, what if it's 6? I was like, oh my God, I'm moving to Augusta, Georgia. Oh. So that's how that happened. And then I was on a weekly salary myself, Bambi, Selena Majors.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Selena. She lost not only Dan Masters, but also Peggy Lee Leather, who were those were the two closest people to her. So, bam. But it was me, her, and then also this dude that is not alive anymore. Maybe I'll do a radiology story on Chaz Rocco. But anyway, it was the three of us. We're on a weekly salary. Plus, part of the job was also going and getting sponsorships from all the businesses. We were doing fundraisers, so you know the money would come in pretty easy for the cause, especially with a member from the fundraising department taking us to people in their town that they know. It was a really good experience, and I made so much money doing that when I left to go to WCW. After being there like 5 or 6 months, I was like, dude, no, I'm out. I was doing better before I came here, and I left.
Yeah.
Yeah. But during that time in Augusta, I got my very first apartment. It was on the Augusta golf course, the Nationals.
Yeah.
And it was a townhouse, is what you call it, I think. I think you call it a townhouse.
Like one of those little, like, kind of like, where they're all connected almost. Is that what?
Yeah, they were all connected, wasn't it? And when you open up the door, like you go straight or you could go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just had like a bed mattress on the floor downstairs. That was like my furniture. And the place was filled with cockroaches.
Holy fuck.
It was either $400 or $450 a month I was paying.
Golly. The cockroaches, man. In Georgia,
yeah, the whole time. Yeah. Even though they sprayed every month, and yeah, there was always cockroaches there.
Man, no, man, that's definitely a turn off. Okay.